Today in this video, I will discuss my take on Flutter and React Native. So, I have been doing development in React Native for 2 to 3 years and the journey was quite good. Now, I have started with Flutter and I must say, Flutter has its own advantages and disadvantages. Both React Native and Flutter serves same purpose, that is, both are used for cross-platform mobile app development. So, both allows us to have single code base for app that can run on multiple platforms. Main difference lies in the design pattern of both frameworks. React Native is based on React, which is library based on JavaScript. So, most of us get familiar with JavaScript in our initial days of programming, and thus learning React Native is not very difficult. Flutter is based on Dart, and its development ecosystem is somewhat like C# and Java. Flutter is strongly typed language, and thus it has less flexibility on how to code, whereas JavaScript is weakly typed language. So in React Native, you get more flexibility on how to write code. This also has disadvantages though. In loosely typed language, there are chances of unpredictable results. Since Flutter has specific place for every code and you need to define types, there is less chances of bad app and the app is much more robust. Now, if you ask me which framework to learn, my answer would be go for both. Why? Well, both has its own taste and it will depend on your situation and requirement which framework to use for your next app. Suppose your client or your company asks you to do apps specifically in Flutter, then you cannot think of other option. There are few other factors that can decide for which framework to go for. It's easier to find developer of React than Flutter. React developers are available at lower rate than Flutter. Flutter apps are more efficient and robust. Dart applications are twice as fast as JavaScript apps. So, even though both frameworks serve same purpose, both has its own advantages and disadvantages. One should weigh everything for the next app and use the most suitable option. But again, I would like to focus that learning curve, development time, and cost of Flutter is higher or more than that of React Native. So if someone has just started learning cross-platform app development, then you can start with React Native, and after doing few apps, you can start learning Flutter. In my next video, I will do a Flutter app from scratch to show how it is to code a Flutter app. I hope you found this video informative. Do check out calsob.com for home automation products at reasonable price. Link in description.